Hello everyone, this is Jamaica with Jamaica Life, and today we're going to continue to harvest our sweet potatoes, but the name of the game today is gardening at your own pace. Not paste, but pace. We are not in a competition. Well, we are kind of, for some things. That rooster's starting to crow. I digress. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more of the sweet potatoes because I know there's some good stuff out there. So let's get to it. But today is about gardening at your own pace. We'll have a little discussion after I get a few of these up because I'm only going to do what I can do. Let's go. I pulled out the book Big Boy, so let me go ahead and use it, huh? Starting to see something. Do you see what I see? I got a big old smile on my face because I saw that huge sweet potato. Let's start over here and we'll work our way back because they're coming up out of the ground. Look, even some of the vines had sweet potato on it. Y'all see that right there? That there is a sweet potato. Look at that. And then there's another one. I don't want to step on none of this stuff because look at that. That's 3 right there. I don't want to step on none of it. Another one. Oh, I broke that one. All right, well, here's 3 so far. Look at that. And there's more. Look at this. Look at this. That's one. There go my pile. Here's another one. I don't want to break it. I broke it, but here it goes. Look. They are, see, I told you they were rotten. See that? I'm gonna give this to the chickens. Look at that. See, I had to get them out. The soil is too wet. Here's another one. There's another one that rotted. Here's another one. Pull them up out of the ground, see? This is the real gardening. See that? Connected to the vine. I ain't playing no games with y'all. Here, look. Now this is going to the chickens, see? Let me set y'all up. My hands. There's another one. Here's another one. Potato. Here's another one. I am so happy. My pile's getting bigger and bigger. See that? That bit the dust. Bit the dust. Keep on digging, America. There's some good ones in here. Here's another one. Here's another one. This one went bad. See that? It's a good thing I didn't wait any longer, because they were deteriorating here. I feel some more right here. Right here. See that? That's a plant right there. So here I am right here. All right. Move this aside. That's why I didn't want to step on it, because it gets all compact. This is clay soil. Worms, everything's in here. Wow. That's a little one. Here we are. That's another one. That's another one. Here we go. See that? Still on the vine. Still on the vine, right there. Real gardening. Let me see if there's any more. Up, my nail just scratched one. Move it back. Here we are. It's another one. That's another one. See that? Pull this soil out the way. Come on. And that's another one. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back out because they popping up out of the ground. Look. Look at that. That's sweet potatoes coming up out of the ground right there. Right there where my finger is. See that? And I'm getting tired. Today is about going at your own pace. This is what I have so far. I'm gonna put it in a little pail and I'll show you what I got so far. And I haven't even scratched the surface. What am I gonna do with all these sweet potatoes? I guess God has a plan, huh? right, let's pick up the rest. Well, not the rest. Let's pick up what we got so far. Man, this is a lot, but they're starting to die, so I have to get them out. Starting to rot. Too much water. I don't think this thing is big enough. Here we go. In just that short amount of time, and I got about, that's not even a fourth of the sweet potato plot. Gosh, I'm happy, but I'm a little overwhelmed. So I had the loofah drying over here, but I'm gonna have to move the loofah to the table, and I'm gonna put these on the rack so they get more airflow. So some of these are ready, like this one is ready, but I'll just move it over here until they're completely done. I don't think I need to do all of them, just some of them. Let me take the drier ones off. I'm gonna leave these on here. Move these aside. This thing gonna really bow when I put these potatoes on here, but here we go. All right. Drying rack. Just try to knock off the soil a little bit. Skin is really soft now. It's like a newborn baby. Put that right there. All I want to do is dry it out. Just making sure that I don't have any rotten ones. Put the heavier ones on the outside. These are nice sweet potatoes, and I didn't buy sweet potato slips. I went to the supermarket and got some organic sweet potatoes. See the vine? See that? It's real. Got some organic sweet potatoes, and I made my own slips. If you go back to about January of this year, you'll see me making slips. You'll see. Look at this. Here's the vine. See that? Real gardening. I try to do everything myself, and it's worth it. Let me put that out there. Turn these this way. And try to knock off a little bit of the dirt. Keep on going, girl. Don't let people discourage you and tell you what you can and can't do. Try. Supermarkets. People ask me where I got my slips from, and I'm telling you, supermarket sweet potatoes, organic. I keep saying it over and over again. There's one. See how they look? None of them are the same size. And this one was one of my biggest, and it broke. See that? I broke it off by accident. It's okay though. That'll scab over. Just try to keep it dry and let it dry out. This has too much soil on it. So if you see a bunch of soil on it, try to take it off as much as possible. Try to take it off because we want this thing to dry out and not prevent it from rotting. The less moisture it has on it, the better off you are. You got a couple more. Yesterday I only got like 2 little ones. I told you there was a whole bunch of them in there though. I knew I didn't plant there. They had just ran off in there. Sweet potato slips are aggressive. So if you have a small plot of land, what I did was I dug a trench around them, which didn't help much because they still went in there, but it wasn't as bad. Because they'll take over the whole garden bed. These did, believe it or not. So I'm just separating them so they have their own little space and get aired out as much as possible. The reason why I'm putting them on this, this is a dog cage. That's what it is. Because I want them to get air on the top and the bottom. So this is what I did. Just a little slither, right? And it stopped stopped right about here. And they are popping out of the ground. Look at that. That's a sweet potato coming up out of there. There's another one right there. They're just coming up out of the ground. There's so many of them in there. I'll just have to come back when I can. See that? That's a sweet potato. There's another one. I shouldn't have messed with it, but it's here. So they try to pull it out. Here's one. There's another one. They're all over, and they're all different sizes and shapes. But I'm gonna get them out, little by little, piece by piece, until I'm done. To reiterate, that's what I did. That's what I have left. There they are. Those are the ones I just pulled off. Let's put those on the rack. Give them the opportunity to dry out with their sisters and brothers. I bought one bag of organics. I don't know if it was a bag. I bought some sweet potatoes. I can't remember if it was a bag. I don't think it was a bag. I think it was the individual organic sweet potatoes. It was less than this. I've already made my money back ×2. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy, 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 happy. There we are. Look at that, look at that, look at that. And then, look at that. So you see, I got a big old grin on my face, right? Hands are dirty. That don't bother me. Never let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. And the only person you should be competing with is the person in the mirror. Because I might be good. I might have a good crop of sweet potatoes and you might have a good crop of corn. My corn didn't do well this year. My beans got ate down by a rabbit. But you know what? All I did was say, okay, I'm either going to replant or I'm going to plant something else or I'm going to plant somewhere else, but I'm not going to stop. I could look at other people's gardens and say how beautiful they are, and man, I could say, man, I want to be like that one day, but I don't want to be somebody else because I don't know what they did or why they got what they got. Because that's a blessing right there, right? Just like I got blessed with those sweet potatoes and a couple of other things. Other things didn't do well for me this year, but I just kept on going. So we'll be out there doing sweet potatoes for a couple more times. Y'all might get tired of me getting sweet potatoes. And y'all saw some of them did not do well. Some of them fermented. They composted in the ground because I have to water. I have those collards. So I got to get them out of the ground because I have to water. I can't stop watering because I have the brassicas in and they need water. But the sweet potatoes apparently are ready to be harvested and they don't want no more water. They want to get out of the ground. So we're going to do that. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. Keep on planting, compete only with yourselves, and garden at your own pace. Bye, y'all.